Hariom children, today's topic is subtraction. Today we will do small revision of subtraction. But before we learn subtraction, we need to do some revision of few things. We need to be aware of few things. When we do subtraction of any numbers, we also call them digits, right? So those digits or numbers are known as or called with the names of minand, subtrahend and difference. Okay, now which number is called what? Let's see. So here the number 10 is called here minand, 7 is called subtrahend and 3 is called difference. So why these numbers called with these names? Okay, now let's see which number we need to call minand, which number we need to call subtrahend and which number we need to call difference. We will see it here. The bigger number from which we will subtract is called minand. See here, from 10 we will subtract, so that's why it's called minand. Then second one, and the small number which we subtract, the small number which we subtract from the big number, that small number is called subtrahend, right? Here the small number is 7, we will subtract this number from this minand, that's why it's called subtrahend. And now the difference, here can you see the number 3 here is called difference. We are calling this 3 difference. What is this number 3? In the end, the answer, in the end of the answer which we will get after doing calculation. Okay, in the end the answer which we will get after doing calculations, that answer is called difference. Okay, now let's move forward. Now let's solve few subtraction problems. Okay, first we will take a small example, 8 minus 3. Okay, now 8 is the bigger number, that's why we call it minand. Then 3 is the smaller number, we call it subtrahend. Now the 5. Okay, 5 is what? Answer of our subtraction. The answer of subtraction is called difference. Okay, now here 8 minus 3. Okay, so 3 is the smaller number which we need to subtract from the biggest one, the 8. So let's count after 3 till 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 5 fingers, so that's why our answer is, our difference is 5. Now let's take another example here. Now number 62 minus number 40. Okay, 62 is bigger one, means our minand. 40 is smaller number, means our this subtrahend, and 22 is the answer. This is the difference. Now let's see how we get the answer 22. 2 minus 0. If we subtract 0 from 2, we will get the number 2, because we are not subtracting any number, okay, which is having value more than 1, more than 0. So 6 minus 4, 5, 6, 2. That's why the number 2 is here. Okay, next example, 684 minus 450. Okay, so 4 minus 0, 4, 8 minus 5, 3, 6 minus 4, 2, 234. This is the difference we get after doing the subtraction of 684 minus 450. Okay, now let's see this example 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. Subtraction without regrouping. Okay, did you notice something? Here in this problem, in this problem and in this problem, we are not subtracting anything without any regrouping. Okay, we are subtracting just simply, okay, without any regrouping. Now while solving subtraction in future, you will definitely get few situations where while doing subtraction you will see some numbers present in minand. Minand is what? This is our minand, the bigger number present in minand, which are smaller compared to the numbers present in subtrahend. Which is our subtrahend? This is our subtrahend. Means in future you will get some numbers which is in minand which are smaller than subtrahend. So how we supposed to do the calculations? Now see, suppose example this 12 minus 3. Okay, here we are subtracting this 3 which is on ones place. We are subtracting this 3 from the ones place and we are subtracting it from the minand. Our minand is 2. Our minand is smaller than the subtrahend. So what we need to do? So these 2 will go to his friend 1 which is on tens place and he will ask, help me, help me. Okay. So what will happen next? These 2 went to Mr. 1 and Mr. 1 said, you are my friend, I will help you. Okay. But let me check, do I need to give anything to anyone? So yes, means is there any number under this one? No, right? Means this one need to give nothing to anyone. So he will definitely help his friend. So he is saying, I can help you. Okay, so let's see. This one cuts himself and become 0. This one will become now 0. So first cut this 1, convert it in 0 and give that 1 to Mr. 2. Mr. 2 is on which place? 1's place. And Mr. 1 is on which place? On tens place. Tens place means what? This 1 is not only 1. This is number 10. So this number 10 goes to help Mr. 2. Okay. So 10 plus 2, 12. Right? So now we subtract this 3 from this 12. So let's count after 3 till 12. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Now how many fingers we got now? We got 9 fingers. Okay. So let's solve another. This time big one. Okay. We solved the smaller one till now. With regrouping we solved a small one. But with regrouping we are solving one big example here. Okay. Can you see this example? Yes. So our example is 90,000 minus 19,576. Here on ones place we have number 6 which need to be subtracted from this Mr. 0. Mr. 0 don't have anything to give this number 6. Okay, so he went to ask help from this Mr. 0 which is on tens place. He also don't have, so he went to the hundreds place. On hundreds place this Mr. 0 also don't have anything, so he went to the thousands place. So here also we got only 0, so he also went to the 10,000s place. On 10,000s place Mr. 9 is there, and do you know what Mr. 9 said? Mr. 9 said, I need to help my friends. Okay, so Mr. 9 checked how many he need to give. He need to give only 1. What one? 10,000 he need to give. Okay, so he can give easily. He just need to give 1 to this 1,000. What one? 10,000. So let's give 10,000 to this 1,000. Just write down the number 1 before this number 0. Okay, so we are writing this 0 here. Then we are writing the number 1 which we are taking from 9 here. So we took number 1 from 9, so number 9 will become number 8. Okay, so write down number 8 here and number 10 here. But this number 10 is a good friend of the 100 place Mr. 0. So he thinks I also need to help this, like how Mr. 9 helped me. So he also gave 1 to this 0. Okay, so that's why this 10 is cut and he became 9. So it went to this 0. So write down the number 1 before this 0. Okay, so here he also became 100 place Mr. 0 also became 10. So now this 10 also is a good friend of Mr. 0 which is on tens place. So he also cut himself and became 9 and give 1 to this 0. So like this 0 also became 10. But this tens place Mr. 0 is a good friend of who? This ones place Mr. 0. So like this 10 is also gets cut and became 9, and the 1 which we cut and separate from this 10 goes to this Mr. 0. That's how this 0 became 10. Okay, so let's do the subtraction now. Now 10 minus 6, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. 7, 8, 9, 10, 4. So here we have 4. Now 9 minus 7, what it will be? 9 minus 7, 8, 9, 2. Then next 9 minus 5, 4. 9 minus 9, simple, 0. 8 minus 1, 7. So like this, even if you have the 0 in mind, and you can do the subtraction by using the regrouping method. Okay, don't forget this helping method. Okay, this helping mechanism. By using this you can solve anything. And now the main part, our SS. So here, note it down. This is your today's SS. Subtract the following questions in your notebooks. Don't use shortcuts. Okay, don't use shortcuts like here 8 minus 5. Don't write down the answer in front of this equal to sign. You need to solve like this, step by step. Okay, you don't need to write down 1000, 10,000 this one space. If you want to write, you can write. If you don't want to write, no need. Okay, but you need to do the subtraction step by step. So these are your questions. I will send the photograph of this in our group so you can get it easily. Okay, Hari Om.